Théories, puis mauvais bagaille, fini janvier,
In a world that forgets its roots, we remember. In a time of noise, we return to truth. This is not just a television program, it is sanctuary. Welcome to another episode of Come As You Are, where legacy breeds, healing begins, and every soul finds its seat at the table. You didn't stumble here. You were called. Welcome home. Today's episode of Come As You Are journeys to the book of Ecclesiastes. The book of Ecclesiastes explores the apparent meaninglessness of life under the sun, but ultimately concludes that true meaning is found in fearing God and obeying His commandments, despite life uncertainties, injustices, and frustration. It offers a realistic perspective on the human struggle for happiness and lasting value, showing that wealth, wisdom, and pleasure are insufficient on their own. The book of Ecclesiastes, it's a poetic, philosophical reflection written by the teacher, traditionally understood to be Solomon. It explores the meaning of life, the limits of human wisdom, and the fleeting nature of worldly pursuits. Ecclesiastes doesn't shy away from hard truth. It confronts suffering, injustice, and the emptiness of chasing status, wealth, and pleasure. The teacher repeats a haunting refrain: vanity of vanities, all is vanity. In Hebrew, the word hevel, Hevel, means vapor, breath, smoke, something you can see but you cannot grasp. That's where the phrase chasing the wind comes. Ecclesiastes is brutally honest. It doesn't sugarcoat life's pain or pretend that every question has an answer. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 14 reads, "Enjoy prosperity while you can, but when hard times strike, realize that both come from God. Remember, nothing in this life is certain." The book of Ecclesiastes reminds us that time, toil, and treasure are temporary, And that true meaning comes from reverence for God and simple joys. It's a call to humility, to recognize our limits and live with gratitude. It is the pursuit of things that promise fulfillment but leave us empty, like chasing the wind or catching the smoke. I have seen all the works which have been done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity, a futile grasping or chasing after the wind. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 14.
Ou mettez gang, ou mettez bandit, vini janvier, ou mettez terroriste, pi mauvais bagay, vini janvier.
And one of the verse of Ecclesiastes 1 must always remember, me, that scares me a lot. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 13. Fear God and obey his commandments, because God will judge you for everything you do, including every secret, whether good or bad. Chasing the wind, it's a warning against illusion, whether fame, fortune, control. To me, it's a poetic way of saying, don't build your life on what won't last. What does the book of Ecclesiastes say about money? Because some of us love some money. Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verses 10 to 11. People who love money will never have enough. Yes. Are meaningless to think that wealth brings true happiness, because the more money you have, the more people will come to help you spend it. So what good is wealth anyway, except to watch it slip through your fingers? King Solomon advised you to enjoy what you have rather than desiring what you don't have. Just dreaming about nice things is meaningless, like chasing the wind. But what advice does the book of Ecclesiastes have for young people? Ecclesiastes chapter 11 verse 9 commands you to enjoy every minute of your life, to do whatever you want to do. Take it all in. But you must remember, you must give an account to God for everything you do. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 12. Wisdom and money can buy you almost anything, but only wisdom can save your life. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 14. Enjoy prosperity while you can, but when hard times strike, realize that both come from God. Remember, nothing is certain in this life. The book of Ecclesiastes doesn't leave us in despair. It points us toward wisdom, reverence, and the quiet beauty of a life anchored in God. In a world full of noise and striving, the book whispers, "Come as you are. Let go of the wind. Hold fast to what's eternal." As this episode closes, Eternal Father, let your Spirit remain with us. Seal your word in our hearts and guide us to live with eternity in view. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the studio audience, to thank you who are watching with us. You need to understand the time is at hand. It is time for you to accept the Lord's invitation. It is time for you to accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. I declare to you today that I am innocent of the blood of any of you. Until next time, may God's peace be with you.
Fini janvier. Oh, fini tel que tu es. Où mettre tes gangs, où mettre tes bandits. Fini janvier. Où mettre tes terroristes. Pi mauvais bagay. Fini janvier.